Da, 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 da. Remember when you used to do this?
Well, it was a different song than you dipshit.
It was Beethoven.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals, the podcast that has anything but intellectual conversation.
Why do you sound like PBS?
In front of me, I have
Why do you sound
my
depressed?
co-host, Guido Grasso. How you been?
I've been great. Hello, Poseidon.
Good,
Hello,
good. I'm
everybody.
glad you've been great, Guido. I have
looks
some
like
great news today. No,
Look,
I'm
one
gonna
thing, he
stop
looks like
fucking
a
around.
lunatic and stop talking like that. People are gonna tune out.
Yeah. Why was he so... You were laughing before and you got so serious.
Yeah, it's, you know what's funny is that he claims to be the best podcaster, but he's
I never claimed
one of the
such a-
worst.
I never claimed such a thing.
There he is. Look at that. Look at that. He's doing it again.
Every time I look myself in the mirror, I say
Spreading
Poseidon
lies
is
out
the
here.
best podcaster.
Yeah.
Adam, how are you, bro? Oh,
Oh,
Where is
So let's
he?
address
Adam's
that
dead.
to begin with.
Please address the
Adam is
elephant.
incarcerated.
Please address the elephant in the room and let him tell us why Adam is in here.
All right.
Poseidon, please.
He's talking about me. So Adam decided to skip out on the podcast.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Very
to
Adam thing to do.
go and help a friend.
Yeah, he
Oh, that's good.
apparently...
Hold on, build a temple.
Perfect.
So, I said, is Adam's friend Ray Charles? Does he not see who Adam
Well,
is?
Adam
the
ca-
friend that asked him for a favor actually believes Adam is going to... What did Adam provide? What kind of help did Adam
Moral
provide?
support.
Correct.
Incredible.
Have you? Okay, for people that don't know what unless you're local, what the hell is a tempo? It's an awning. It's very Montreal. It's this stupid like tent shit.
It's this white tent. It looks like
you
you're
put-
fumigating your house.
You put
Yeah.
it looks like your house is covered for fleas. You put it's a winter thing it's an awning that we build from the shit we put in the backyard. These heavy pipes to not have to take shovel snow from in front of your house.
Look,
It's
I heard about your awning, but this conversation's turning us into people
So
that want to be young.
Adam volunteered to help his friend do that. This is the type of job that I've been putting up my whole life, and I don't even do it. I call my brother's friends, like they're workers. A guy named Robert will put up a tempo, not a guy named Adam.
Yeah, if crackheads can do it.
And I like how Adam says, I don't know if you know what that is. In the text message.
That was the best. Like,
Not sure if
pick up a tempo. I don't know if you know what that is.
Because Westmount Kid is helping somebody put up a tempo.
Unbelievable.
So that's why Adam's not here, but he'll
You
be
ask
back.
him, what's a temple?
Adam
He goes,
will...
Look, that's besides the point. He does that face there.
I like how mad he gets.
Adam will be back.
You know, fun fact, he helped set up the tempo of, did you guys see the video of the guy, I think it was in Laval. He hates winter. He put up this huge temple that basically covered his whole house. Did you guys see this shit?
No.
No,
I don't know
the
how that
funniest
helps
shit,
the situation.
The funniest shit, he it's a black temple and it covers the whole house.
Cops are
Poseidon,
gonna
you
shoot
just
it.
reminded me of
Search this
some,
up. What the fuck is that? Bro?
some TikTok girl fucking broke her back in 2 pieces. Did you see that shit?
Good for her.
Oh, TwitchCon.
Yeah. What is
I heard about
TwitchCon?
it. I didn't
Yeah.
look at it.
Oh,
Let's
oh,
take
this
a
is a
look
serious
now.
thing.
Yeah, so there's a
what
TwitchCon.
happened?
TwitchCon.
I guess it's
Explain
like,
to him what a con is.
yeah,
please.
It's,
Comic-Con, but for Twitch,
a con
right?
artist.
Yeah. No, it's like a Comic-Con, but
Yes,
with the Twitch.
yes.
Okay. So this girl...
Convention. Con stands for convention.
Correct.
Twitch
so,
convention.
So they, you know that at McDonald's they have the swimming pool with the balls for little kids to go jump.
It's called
in?
a foam pit, dickhead.
But so she had a foam pit with
Foam.
foam pit with the all styrofoam and something sponges, and she jumped in to do a split, and she landed on her coccyx muscle, the muscle at the end of the, and she broke her back.
Is there a video?
Yeah,
there's
there
a
you go.
video.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. It's
I'm too
amazing
tired
what
for
people
this.
do.
I feel her pain.
And
too
she's
tired
not
for
the
this.
first one to get hurt. Like
Just pull-
5 other
ju-
people
ju-
got
just-
hurt that day because they had to go
Just pull it up.
live on Twitch. They had to go.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's one of
dreading
those
watching this.
Sid Vicious foot things.
It's not as bad.
But
It's not as
what
bad
just
as
happened?
Sideris Viscerus.
Adriana Chechik is her name. Yeah.
Okay,
here
I
we
don't
go.
know if you homeboys are ready for this.
Yeah. Here, check it out. Oh! And she broke her back here, bro. Look, she's pretending to laugh and she's dying.
She's like, no, for real though. For real. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm not getting up.
Oh,
Yeah, she looks like Scarlett takes a tumble.
Oh, look, that guy's like, no, for real, she's down. She's like, oh,
Yeah, it's over.
Fuck,
It's
I'm
over.
bleeding.
but wait, hold on. Why do they have? They do realize if they put a solid floor
It's retarded, yeah.
Bro, honestly,
and then with a light layer of foam, it's not going to
You're
absorb
still landing
anything.
on the floor.
it
Yeah.
really looked like it was deeper to me.
So wait,
That's the
both those
problem.
chicks broke their back?
Yeah, it doesn't look as deep
Oh, so they both broke their back. They're just
No, the other one, because the thing is, it's not made for jumping into.
Yeah,
it's made
it-
for falling.
It
into.
looked
Kind of like,
deeper. It looked deeper. That's the problem.
but it's
Yo,
not. It's
when
not.
I
deep.
heard that two broads at TwitchCon got their backs broken in,
I thought they were getting.
I misunderstood.
I was hoping for something else. I'm very disappointed.
Damn, that's rough though, eh?
So the ambulance took her out and everything. Look at those people watching.
Nerds. That's
Bro,
rough though.
I was watching something. Speaking of girls breaking their backs and shit, have you? I was watching an Instagram video with a very flexible lady,
Ay, ay, ay.
and the first comment, I swear to God, bro, it's somebody's grandfather, probably, bro. This guy must be like 70 years old, gray mustache,
Okay.
glasses. He goes, because you could see the chick's pussy lips, and he goes, what did he comment, bro? Wow, those pussy lips, those lips must be very juicy. Like, whose grandfather is this?
How do you know it's a grandfather?
Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, 70-year-old man. Like, who gave this man a phone? Take it
Bro,
away.
Mick Jagger's almost 80. He just had a kid. What are you talking about?
Bro, he's
You're not
a
gonna
rock
have a
star.
boner
That's
when you're an
beside-
old man.
No, but
He is a boner.
I find it absurd to actually. I just find it absurd in general
Poseidon,
for any age of a man to comment that shit.
Type
You
in,
hold on. You were banned from Instagram for similar comments.
No, but hold on.
How long were
that
you
was a
back?
joke.
how long?
Hold on. My
Ah.
intention was to make people laugh, and it was nothing of that sort. It was.
What did you write? How long?
Sir, hold on. Sir. Yeah, hi. This is the Office of Hypocrisy. Yeah, we're paging you.
Hold on. How's that hypocritical?
Because you did the same thing.
Yeah, mine was a joke.
How do you know his wasn't a joke?
That's exactly
not
what
a-
his was. Because he's old.
The reason why you got thrown off is because they didn't believe what you said was a joke.
How long were you thrown off for?
Oh, permanently.
Permanently.
You have to create a new account.
Oh, that's hilarious.
This was a while ago. Yeah. Basically, okay. The joke was: have we never told Guido?
No, we told Guido, but he forgot.
Yeah.
He was basically talking about some model's juicy pussy lips. And-
No. Don't play at these games with me, sir.
Sometimes you like the smoked meat lips.
No. So no, it was nothing to do with that,
Bro, it was all lips
So it was,
all the
no,
time.
it was Amanda Cerny, and she was dressed like the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Right.
Ariel.
But with huge lips. But he kept calling them fins. He's like, yo, can I fuck your dorsal fin?
Dorsal fin.
Shut up!
Is that a
You're making me
blowhole?
laugh. It makes me look guilty.
Spritz.
Oh, that's
Splash,
disgusting.
splash, I was taking a
You
bath.
think a mermaid smells like fish? Imagine a mermaid's pussy. Would it smell like fish?
Well, she doesn't have one. She has a
She has a
fin.
tail.
She has a tail.
How do you know she doesn't have a pussy?
She has a tail.
She
You can
has
see it.
whatever
Yeah,
a
she
fish
has a
has
tail.
as a pussy.
Yeah.
Her pussy probably looks like what a fish has.
What
as
if she has
pussy.
What if she has like this secret compartment?
Fish don't have pussies.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
How do they get impregnated?
They don't get pregnant like us. They're not mammals.
They get fishy.
Yeah, but they have eggs.
Yeah.
How do they?
They don't have
and-
peens
and-
Oh,
and
so they don't
vagines.
fuck.
Yeah, they do.
Fuck. You fuck.
Yeah,
you,
they do.
you sperm the eggs. You don't
Yeah,
sperm the
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. So mermaids don't really fuck. So
Wait,
that whole
stop saying yeah, they
sirens-
do. You didn't believe your whole life that fish have penises.
But aren't you Greek and sirens waving at
Everything
Ulysses
has a
from
penis.
far? Weren't they
No,
mermaids?
everything that you like to put in your mouth has a penis, but not everything on the planet has a
Wait, that
penis.
doesn't make sense.
So let me ask you, your girlfriend's penis, how big is it?
They're very feminine.
No,
cock.
hold on.
And is it a new penis or was she born with it?
hold on.
Oh, fuck.
All right, let's pause. Let's just take a long pause.
Lizards have penises.
Do you know what a mammal is?
I know what a mammal is.
Okay.
You know what a mamalook is?
You want yeah, that's my next question.
Yeah.
That was my next question. You fucking mama.
Okay, hold on.
There's nothing to argue. Fish don't have penises. Bro.
No way. I didn't know.
You
this.
just found
I thought,
out?
I swear to
That's
God, I thought they had penises.
Poseidon, speaking of you getting...
So you thought they would hump, like bang, and fuck each other?
no, you
Till
can't
they
fuck a
come.
mermaid. A fish could fuck a mermaid. So,
But wait, hold on, bro. I'm blown away here. Hold on, bro.
well, you're going to Google
I
it
thought
later.
my whole life that.
Where's the mermaid pussy?
Mermaids aren't real.
Okay,
We're talking
so-
about,
yeah,
So
essentially-
wait,
Imagine you're
did
from
you
the
have
belly
goldfish?
button down, you're fish, bro.
Did you have goldfish as a kid?
Yes, but they kept.
Did you
dying.
see any penises? How did they die? Because you kept pulling them out of the water to look at their penises?
Okay, so here.
I thought they were hidden. They come
Okay.
out like a dolphin.
Okay, I'll give you the male version of
Have you
this.
seen the dolphin penis? How it comes out?
A dolphin's a mammal.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
But okay, you know the centaur, the man that's half like fucking horse, half man?
Yes.
He has a horse cock
How do you know that?
because he's from the from the waist down, he's
How does he
horse.
wear a suit and tie?
I've never seen a centaur wear a suit and tie.
But if he were to wear one, how would he wear it? Would he wear the suit? Like the pants?
He would just wear the blazer and the shirt, and the rest of his body would be horse.
Well, would the pants go down to just his front legs, or would the pant, would the
No.
suit pants be?
There was
his
no
whole body?
pants. There would be no pants. There would be just a chemise,
If
a
it-
tie,
But then
and
it doesn't make it a
jacket.
suit.
If it's the way fish are, the chick. Well, it depends which fish. Like if we're talking about forget seahorses, but in general, the chick would have to have like a tube or something, or like an opening, and just the dude he just comes. Flies by, comes and drops it in there.
Drive by coming.
No, but that's what they do. They just they don't
Yeah.
bang.
They just
don't have-
it's a drive-by coming. You're right.
Yeah.
They literally fertilize from far. They jack off and they come
instead
on it.
of a human fucking, think of it more like bees pollinating.
Yeah.
Think
Correct.
of it more like that.
Wow,
In
the
fact,
animal- the
I think
animal
it's so
kingdom is
stupid that the
fascinating.
fish mermaid thing happened because not one of them have ever
The
had
animal
a pussy.
kingdom is fascinating.
Think of it more like that. Think of it more like bees, because the way
So
it
they
is,
just go around
Just coming on everything. Yeah, that's it. That's what they do.
bro, that's amazing.
That's called pollinating.
I'm a fish.
That's sowing your royal oats.
yeah. They have like a tube.
Bro,
that it
just
goes
fish
into.
are just fucking. That's
So you-
insane.
That's insane. But you
Over-
thought that they were fucking
Oh my
each other.
god, bro!
How
we,
they gonna?
we swim in the water.
We do swim in the water.
That's
That's
disgusting.
fascinating.
We've all probably gotten fish semen in our eyes.
Bro, we'd probably gotten male semen in our eyes because of you fucker.
How?
Because you're swimming with us.
I'm not coming in the water.
I come in the
you
water.
are.
No,
You
no.
come in the water.
What?
You come in
What
the
do you mean
water.
you come in the water?
You've never had sex in an ocean?
No.
You haven't lived. Speaking of,
I've had sex in a pool. That's it.
okay, did you come in the water? There's no,
I had a condom
viscosity. There's no viscosity.
No, but the cops came in the water. Let me tell you, just to get him out.
There's no viscosity in water fucking. I have to say,
What's viscosity?
you're a car guy.
Yeah.
When you put oil in an engine, why? What does it do to make the pistons be lubricated?
Lubes it up. Yeah.
That's viscosity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you learn every day.
Thank you. So your friend also on TikTok and shit got banned or blocked.
What friend?
Kanye West.
Oh, they're not friends.
uh,
Kanye disowned him over the Black Lives Matter thing.
And you know what? Justin Bieber disowned Kanye as well.
No way.
Yeah.
Bieber's a dickhead.
Because Kanye made fun of Haley Baldwin, his wife.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Okay,
And,
I'm sorry, Justin.
But Kanye
Support
West
your lady.
has been on a roll.
He's been great.
Got banned from Twitter because of the White Lives Matter shirt.
That's not why he got banned.
No, he
why did
got
he
banned
get
for
banned?
anti-Semitism.
Yeah, he got banned for
Oh,
it
that's
because he
what it
says,
was
I'm
for.
going DEFCON 3 on these Jews.
Yeah.
No way.
He pulled a
That's what
Marlon
he said.
Brando. Yeah, Marlon Brando did that shit years ago when he was on Larry King. He said, the Jews run Hollywood. is
Oh,
what he
that's
said.
not that bad.
And-
but
and,
saying I'm going DEFCON 3
yeah.
on Jews just seems a little weird.
Yeah, so he
But you know
DEFCON
what?
3 like a military
but
thing.
you know what? Let's hear him out though. I didn't hear his
Well,
argument. He might have had a good argument.
He's probably
You think that's why they banned him?
He might have been like, "Look, what's the deal with Sabbath?" Like I don't know what he was gonna say.
It's
So,
true.
we
They didn't
should-
give him a chance
We
to
have
talk
to let
about
him
it.
listen.
Maybe he was gonna say that it's ridiculous that you can't reach them on Saturday.
Yeah, maybe he was just gonna talk
No,
about.
like I can't do business
Yeah.
on Saturday, bro.
Yeah, I tried to
Talk
call.
about these sideburns.
Bro, I'm
Like-
trying to produce music
Yeah,
here.
I tried to call my friend there Friday night at 8 p.m. The sun went down. He doesn't answer till fucking
Yeah,
Monday.
we should have given him the opportunity.
Yeah, what if he just said something like that?
That's why I believe in freedom of speech. Let him, like, cancel himself.
What did he mean?
Yeah.
You're right. Correct.
Because if because now we don't know. He could if he was gonna say let's murder these Jews.
There's
now-
no way he was gonna say that.
No, there's no way. But if hypothetically,
And
now we may never know what's in his mind.
Oh, he'll come back to say something.
yeah.
There's no doubt.
There's a new
Speaking
account
of,
that was started called Not Kanye, and it's a series of anti-Semitic tweets.
Amazing.
Speaking of anti-Semitic,
And killing Jews.
our friend,
We have
not
a-
our friend. He's
Oh,
not
I was
my
gonna
friend.
jump into the list.
No. Harvey Weinstein
That's
is
your
back
friend.
on trial.
I thought he died.
Oh, yeah.
No. I think that was Bertie Madoff.
Oh, he lost his
So
teeth and shit. in prison.
Harvey Weinstein is now on trial for sexual assaults and rape in L.A. So in addition to what he's living, he is facing another 140 years.
What's the?
Yeah, what is
just
the
kill the
point?
guy at this point, bro?
I mean, he's in jail
Yeah.
till he
I always
dies
used
anyway.
to get mad at that stuff too. The excessive year stuff.
But
Yeah,
it's the
like, all right,
purpose.
guys,
It's
shut the fuck up.
It's the principle, maybe.
It's
I
like
don't
you know what it's like. It's like you shot somebody in the head, but now you got to stab him 83 times just in case.
Yeah, correct. Right.
What's the point?
Sometimes
and then you
fire-
have to rape the corpse. Like, calm down.
Old school
Yeah, it's like,
firing squad
It's
works.
like you already gave a tip to the waiter, and now you have to fuck him.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's like, bro, what is this Thursday? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Correct. It's just for. But you know what it does? It gives Harvey a chance to fly to LA, go around, walk around, be outside. It's pointless. Anyway, so that's another Jewish man, but
going
he
back-
doesn't represent all Jews.
How funny
know-
would it be if Kanye just wanted to talk about Harvey?
Yeah, he's a bad person.
Speaking of,
He raped Kim!
Twitter and shit, I saw a tweet by Donald Trump, former president, who said, "Thank you, Elon Musk, for reinstating."
That's
me on
not real.
Twitter."
It's a fake account.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It got me. I thought it was him.
Elon
I was
Musk
all,
doesn't own Twitter yet, so
I
he
was all
could not have done
excited.
it.
Oh, was
I
it?
just want to go back to Kanye West
Yeah.
because he's been on a roll. He
Back to
also
back.
apparently had a meeting with Adidas executives,
Adidas?
and he basically
he has a contract with them.
Yeah, and he basically just showed them a porn video.
What?
Millions of dollars on the table. You're having an executive meeting.
He's like, yo,
and
before we
"Watch
get started,
this."
check this. Check these ass cheeks out.
Look at how my wife did it. Look at how she got famous.
For real, did he? How do you know?
No, I'm joking. But no, but he actually showed a porn
No,
video.
that's
So are you joking or
Oh, no,
no?
I
not.
was joking about the Kim Kardashian part.
No,
Yeah,
no,
like,
but
the
he
porn
did
part.
show. He did show
Yeah.
a port. Like we were talking about
Yeah.
changing an image. Imagine
Yeah.
that. That's funny, man. I like myself some Kanye.
Kanye's the best.
I wonder what he showed. Oh, speaking of his
Probably
wife,
some wild gangbang shit.
Kim Kardashian's podcast officially is #1 on Spotify. It beat out Joe Rogan.
But you better not stop spreading
No, it's not.
propaganda
Stop
on this
spreading
channel.
propaganda, bro.
Am I
Seriously.
spreading propaganda?
You're spreading propaganda.
Yeah.
Bro.
What sites am I looking
Fake
at?
news.
Are you mean I shouldn't look at just Jared?
You're looking at fakenews.org.
Why am I looking at that? Why is my algorithm giving me this garbage?
Because it knows you're a Malizer.
See, that's the parc-ex version of Malaka.
Yeah.
He's a Malaysian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did comedy the other day, and
How'd it go?
Pantelis pointed it went great. I've been doing, but Pantelis because Franco posted the picture of the show where we were giving our bows at the end, and he really pointed out my body language, and I didn't look happy to be there. It's fun.
Bro, you looked miserable, bro.
It was all right. No, I had a good time.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
Here. No one's asked me if I'm happy to be back.
Yeah, how was the show?
We were on the road.
The shows are good. We were on the road. I missed you because we were on the road, and
Tired.
that was just a few days after I got back from Greece. Remember?
Yeah.
So I got back from Greece. We did an episode,
Yeah,
and then I fucked off. So I haven't really rested in a while,
yeah.
and now we're planning another trip for my hour. We might be going up north to Amqui, do a couple of shows there, and remove ski.
That's a big ass fucking province.
But I want to honestly, I just want to go back to Greece and watch soccer.
I might
And I just
go
wanna
to
say
Italy
this.
tomorrow.
Oh
How
shit!
come?
Really? How come?
Oh my god.
I'll tell you.
That's
I'll tell-
absurd.
yeah,
That's
I-
insane, bro.
So I just want to show you what.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. So remember, I went to Greece and I got to visit my team stadium before
Yeah,
it opened.
yeah,
before
you
the-
mentioned.
Yeah. So I have video. I got to make a little documentary about it. Anyways.
How's that even possible?
How many people are in there?
32,000. So this was the first, the brand new brand new stadium. This was the first game.
You were standing in front of that sign.
Hold
I
on.
saw
Are
your
they trying
picture
to
in front of
summon
that,
Lucifer,
entrance.
bro? What's happening, bro? Are they fucking?
It's fireworks. They did the
So
fucking
look at this. Look at this.
degeneration.
First of all, that's the outside. This is before the game. The game hasn't started. That's for all of the fallen fans that died. Look, that's the eagle, Odysseus, Odysseus bringing the match ball.
That's
to
a
start the
real
game.
eagle, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucking cool.
That's dope as shit.
Yeah.
That is dirty. That's
That was the
fucking-
first goal, right?
No, the
no.
first goal hasn't happened yet. It's gonna happen.
When was the last time this
shortly.
team?
So this is the first goal ever in the new stadium. Look at this.
Okay, but last year they played, right?
Oh, that was
Bang!
beautiful.
But they played last year.
Of course they played.
Okay.
But we've been homeless for 19 years. We
Okay,
haven't
that's
had a
what I
home
mean. That's
field
what I
yet.
mean. That's why it's a big deal. Okay.
Bro, it looks like they're playing soccer on the battlefield, bro.
You've been
Because of all the
renting a
smoke.
giant stadium.
That's
I get it.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But now we're back home in our own.
All right,
That's a beautiful goal, by the way.
How nice is that, bro?
The curve right at the edge of the net. Look at that. Meow.
But
Crazy,
why is he wearing bumblebee socks?
You mind your damn
You mind your
business.
damn business, bro. That's the
He looks like the Mexican guy on the
I also
Simpsons.
had an issue with the socks.
yeah.
Just-
me
just
too.
one.
So anyways, this game ended. There we go. This game ended.
That's a Greek
4-9.
guy.
That's Levi Garcia. He's
Hey,
Trinidadi.
hey. We're not gonna
Boom! Look at him, bro. Look at this jump. Look, he jumps very high.
We're not gonna have none of that racism over here.
That's not racist. I said he looks Greek.
Yeah. There's one Greek guy in the lineup right now.
You meant it sarcastically though.
Really? It's Mario Balotelli. What's the salary of a dude there? What's the salary?
It depends.
The
Some
Greek
it's like
league?
88
some is
million.
like 700,000 euros. Some it's
Oh, that's pretty good. It's fucking
yeah,
great.
yeah. Well, but only for the top 3 teams you get paid well.
So this is like
Look at that, bro. Imagine playing and seeing that.
Is this the equivalent?
That's crazy,
of,
bro.
City,
Oh
City?
my god. Oh my god.
Look at that. That's like DX. Fucking Triple H is walking in. Is this Serie B equivalent or
No,
Serie A?
Serie A.
This is Serie A.
This is our first division. This is the Greek
Bro,
Super
this
League.
is the first division and it makes 700,000 where it fucking in
It's-
Well, not
Manchester
everybody.
they
Some
make
make
fucking 40 million.
Some make €1 million, but it's very few. But this
Yeah.
is Greece.
It's Greek soccer.
It's Greek
not,
soccer,
it's
bro.
not it's not English.
It's not English or
Premier
Italian
League.
or
Spanish.
Spanish. Then you
But
get
why?
paid more. Why do they
I'm
get paid
wondering
more?
why
well, because
because they filled it up.
No,
because-
but that's
hold
not
on.
why. It's because of TV rights and
Oh,
playing in Europe. You need to
okay,
play games in
okay.
Europe to make money off
see.
those TV rights.
I get it.
So
The sport is the same though.
the sport is the same, yeah. But Greece fucked it up. Greece should have been one of the top teams, one of the top leagues in Europe. But they were so corrupt, they fucked everything up.
They took it for themselves.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's an issue.
Is there a lot of betting on sports in Greece?
It's
Okay.
everywhere.
Okay.
Oh, what a fucking
Every
That's a good one.
look at that. Every sponsor's a goddamn betting thing.
I can't believe that they're playing in the smoke. Didn't occur to them that maybe the players can't see the fucking net.
Bro, well, they had to delay the game in the beginning because the VAR.
That's funny.
The VR, they're like, look, we can't do the replays because until the smoke clears, we can't see anything.
God damn.
Yeah, but it was nuts. It was
That's
nuts.
Greek. Fuck, that's impressive.
But
The-
that's
the-
19 years of buildup. You're not home. They wanted to celebrate it.
I believe.
I get it.
You missed it by 4 days. Right?
the eagle. That
eagle was a
swooping in
trip.
with a soccer ball.
That was
That's
a
dope
fucking-
as shit.
that's cool.
That's dope as shit.
you think that
I-
eagle's dead now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why you?
That's
why so
Odysseus.
morbid?
That's Odysseus.
I don't know. Was it a captive eagle or was it like a wild eagle
Well, obviously it's
or was it a trained actor?
No, he's a trained eagle.
trained eagle.
Okay. Oh, speaking of training, I just saw. I was trying to find. There's a channel I get on YouTube called Logan, and today was or yesterday was the first day of working out for Hugh Jackman to go back to becoming Wolverine, and
yeah.
so it's skinny Hugh Jackman, and it said progress or whatever. And I wonder how long it's gonna take this guy to quadruple in size.
3.5 weeks.
Exactly. He's like tall and skinny.
They're gonna pump him full of testosterone.
Yeah. It's gonna be amazing to see
He's
that.
gonna go, "Bleh."
Like that movie is gonna start shooting soon. So I'd love to see how
it's
fast.
official, right? It's gonna happen.
I'd love to see how fast he gets jacked. That's funny.
Fast. No, these guys lose and gain weight at an
But
insane
it's
speed.
also all the testosterone, which is amazing. Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. That's like literally. How far is that from your house?
My
Bro, it
house.
looks
From
like a
your
video
from your
game.
like family's.
Bro, what's up with the lights? Holy shit.
Oh, bro.
yeah.
WrestleMania Greece! Welcome to WrestleMania Greece!
Welcome to WrestleMania. That's what it's like.
Exactly what it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
Malak, are you ready?
That's dope as shit,
Yeah.
bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's dope as shit.
Of course it is. They went out with the pyrotechnics. It's great.
Someone
It's
suplexes
completely-
somebody through the roof.
Bro, it's completely insane. I love this.
The roof is always open. Mm-hmm. Okay, so
Of course, otherwise it would be on fire.
Yeah,
No,
except but you see on
otherwise
the
it would
fans
be
it's closed.
Montreal.
But it's closed for the fans, you see? So they're... Bro, that's ridiculous. Imagine not knowing what's happening. You're like an alien and you see this.
That's sick.
You're like, is that a war?
Nah, that's insane, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild. Wow, I'm impressed.
Look
Yeah,
at
man.
how in 2022 how clear a drone could be.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's
That's nuts.
Back
bro.
in the day, you used to have a helicopter to do this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, this is a drone. This is a 4K, just someone
Yeah.
flying his
Yeah,
fucking thing.
Yeah.
Drone stories, yeah.
And the
That's
craziest
nuts, bro.
the craziest isn't that. There's one that I had found of a guy who the drone was in the stadium. And he was just
Oh.
going around and around. It was completely ludicrous. If I could find it, I'll show it to you guys.
That's like that camera they have in NFL now, but it's on a wire.
Oh yeah, it's very
it's on
similar
a
to
wire
that.
because otherwise you could decapitate someone with that drone. So they have it on a
Goddamn.
wire. But yeah, it's amazing.
No, you could decapitate Poseidon. It's the
But
wire
really,
thing will fucking slice your head
Yo,
off.
did
yeah.
you guys see? They're making what's it called? Giant drones, but like you can man them. Basically, sit there for
Oh, you
short
could
travel.
sit in a drone and someone else will control it.
Or
That's cool.
no, not someone else will control it. They're calling it a drone, but it's more like a helicopter. It's for commuting.
But my point is,
A drone for commuting?
there's
Yep.
no pilot in the drone.
I'm like-
No, you're the pilot.
What?
Yeah. Well, now you would. Let's.
You'd kill us all.
I thought the future of air travel would be a large version of a drone.
I think that's what it was. Maybe.
Yeah, it's a large version of a drone. I
You just
I see
type in
that.
the address and it goes. Meow.
Yeah, you program it. That's probably going to be the safest ever. Yeah, I see that's where that's going. William Shatner, our friend, the Captain Kirk.
Yeah?
Oh, wait.
What did the Shats do?
So they,
Guys, where they go to abandoned buildings and they basically fly through and in and
no,
out and
but that
shit,
seems
and they
interesting.
maneuver.
There's so many abandoned
Wild shit.
So quickly, William Shatner, who was made famous for being, fucking in space, right?
An alien.
Captain Kirk from Star Trek. He went with our friend there, Bezos,
Jeffrey?
on that tourist trip to space,
The phallic-shaped spaceship.
the big cock to space. And he was invited because he's Captain Kirk. Probably didn't even pay for it. And,
I bet you Bezos misunderstood.
and-
He heard Captain Cock. He's like, bro, he belongs on this ship.
So he, people were interested to hear what, Captain Kirk's take on first time seeing space was. And I was interested in his response. As soon as everybody became weightless, he's like, everybody started to, spin around and do somersaults and stuff. And he said, I wasn't interested in that. I went right to the window and he wanted to see Earth. So he looked at Earth and then he went to the other side to see what's on the left.
And there was nothing.
And he said, I got emotional because all that's out there is darkness and death.
And you know
I
how
saw
scared
nothing.
I am of the blacks.
And he said exactly that. He just said that his initial experience of space wasn't what he thought it would be. It was that there's really nothing out there.
Yo, speaking
So it's
of
a very existential, that's all. Fuck all of you.
Speaking of existential fucking
Existentialism.
and crazy shit like that. Speaking of space, I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey. For
Finally?
the first time. Yep.
Masterpiece, but fucking boring as hell.
Masterpiece.
Boring as hell, masterpiece. That's the real thing. He said he didn't find it boring, which is, I don't believe him.
I enjoyed the shots. They were nice.
That's not what he's asking.
The caveman looking at the iPod. Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was entertaining.
So Poseidon.
I like the transitions.
now,
but hold on, let me finish.
Hold on. No. Before you finish.
Okay.
You saw Space Odyssey because you felt you needed to, after reading that book that was here and all that, because you felt it was one of the pinnacles of cinema, and you had to be part of it, right?
Yes, and also I want to watch stuff that were masterpieces and stuff that I missed out on.
I
The
get it.
stuff that moved the needle.
Casablanca.
Yes, there
Got
you
it.
go.
Casablanca.
So I have to watch Casablanca as well. So I
That's
watched
a great
this.
movie. I have it on DVD if you want.
Casablanca is really good, yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
I'll
the
take it.
2001 is boring as shit, but it's the shots.
Casablanca is not boring. It's very good,
Yeah.
but I have the DVD if you want. I'll pass to you.
Godfather,
There's also 2010. I'm gonna watch that as well. But
No,
apparently it
2010
didn't-
was
No,
a
no,
masterpiece.
yeah, it's
Okay.
that's something else.
Hal, Iron Man's robot?
So here's the thing.
Wait, it was invented by Hal that in that movie. Iron Man's
The idea.
Jarvis.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
was
idea
invented
was-
because of that.
So here's the thing. The movie had me, and I understood it, and everything was going well up until the point
We're gonna get to that.
where he reaches Jupiter. Was it Jupiter? It was Jupiter, right?
Yeah, but it was JEW.
Jupiter. Was it Jupiter or
You ain't got
Uranus?
the answers, Mars. I'm going to Jupiter.
So what's wrong?
I was able to follow. I understood the monolith.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the iPhone.
okay. What did you understand?
I understand that it basically propelled human civilization to the next step
Okay,
every time they came into contact with it.
yeah.
So like the monkeys, the apes,
Like Bill and Ted's
phone
booth.
they became murderers. They started evolving in this, that, then humanity, and then eventually humanity reaches the moon.
Well, what is it? What does it represent?
So you're asking what Jupiter represents in that?
Oh,
No, not Jupiter. The monolith. What does it represent?
I don't know, probably like aliens.
I think it represents knowledge, wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
but wait, hold on. But it sent a radio transmission to Jupiter.
Did it?
Okay.
Yeah, in the movie
And Jupiter is what? Where we're going?
where they went after.
The future.
So, anyways, in the movie, this happens. They get to the moon, sends a radio signal. They have Hal and everything, and they lie in the movie about the mission and shit. So I'm following so far as to like that's the next step. But then like as soon as because everyone dies basically. The computer kills everyone except for that one guy. He managed to escape and shut down shut down the computer.
Like you just shut down this podcast.
But then as soon as as soon as he gets to Jupiter, he starts fucking having this DMT trip. Then it lost me. The movie lost me, bro. Then it did some weird fucking hotel room shit.
You could just now say you watched it when someone talks about it, because 90% of people haven't watched it and they pretend they watched it.
Oh, they haven't watched it?
They just say they
Why
watched
would you pretend to watch something you haven't watched?
Because you want to look smart to other people.
Okay, that's interesting. But it ends up doing the opposite, though.
Yeah, makes us stupid.
Yeah, what they're saying is it's probably the message he was trying to convey, what it represented was screens.
What?
It actually foretold this, bro.
Yeah.
This.
What?
That's the knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, go ahead.
That's why it was always that shape.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I read that it had to do with like rebirth and shit after that.
What'd you read? You said that you got it. Remember when I asked you, did you get it? Like, that's why.
No.
I don't want you to sully your head with what other people were saying.
No, because I didn't understand the ending of the movie. I couldn't comprehend anything after he had that trip. I guess he's landing on Jupiter or whatever the fuck. So I read interpretations of.
Yeah. Well, at least it got you curious enough to go Google interpretation.
No.
Did you like the Ric Flair song at the movie?
I didn't pay attention.
Ric
to that.
Flair's theme
That's
music.
the main theme, yeah.
Oh, really?
Dun, 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 dun.
That's not Rick. That's Ric
Yes,
Flair's
it
theme?
is.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it is. It's great.
What's the name of the song again? Fucking Al Zamathura.
Ric Flair entrance.
Zamathura, whatever.
Ric Flair entrance. That's
what it's called.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's exactly what it's called. You'll find it if
so-
you type in Ric Flair entrance.
Yeah, so they were like jumping off points. I wanted more from that movie. Like the first time I saw it, I was so excited and I was disappointed.
I wish I
because
was like
visually it was
15.
beautiful.
Yeah.
But he could have gone because visually he did amazing stuff. He could have gone so many places. Like I wanted to see, like
This was also 1968.
Yeah.
yeah, but it was better than most movies now in terms of quality. The problem was the storytelling. He likes keeping it that stupid
vague
vague,
and
shit.
so
bro,
you
show
ask,
me, tell me about ancient aliens, bro. Tell me about this shits.
You know, he was from the
Yeah,
Bronx.
I get you. Me too. I was kind of hoping for that shit, but
People forget that Stanley
This
Kubrick
is,
was from the Bronx.
yeah, this is
Where
Stanley
Adam's
Kubrick.
girlfriend.
You know, a movie doesn't get respect, and a lot of people shit on it, but I liked it. Interstellar.
I loved Interstellar.
People
I
don't
loved
like it.
Interstellar.
I liked
That's
it.
a 90s.
Okay, I'm gonna admit
Oh, Interstellar
cried
was
at
with
the
the
when it was his daughter.
When it was the credits, because you're like,
girl with the
I have
teeth.
to read again.
Princess Diaries girl.
can't
right?
No, but
read.
when it was his daughter,
Anne
and his
Hathaway.
daughter was older than him, and she was dying.
Yeah, that was sad. I cried
That was
too.
very sad. I cried.
I didn't see Interstellar with Anne Hathaway. I saw the one
just
with
ruined it
Sandra
for you.
Bullock and George Clooney there. I saw that
Ah,
one.
that's a shitty movie.
I saw that
That's
one.
not Interstellar, bro. That's
Yeah.
retarded.
That's
You were gonna say-
interdimensional space demons.
Where George Clooney goes off to space, just flying off.
Yeah, who cares?
Kevin Spacey is on trial.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
how
another
long
rape.
Really?
This one is actually
Of what?
from the guy from. This is the official trial
Okay, is it a man?
of a guy named Anthony Rapp, who's on one of those
Wicked.
Star Trek shows. And he
Oh,
was
he
in the
raped
movie.
a Star
he,
Trek?
he was in Adventures in Babysitting, and he was in Dazed and Confused, which is one of my favorite movies.
and hold on. Kevin Spacey raped him.
Well, he says allegedly that Kevin Spacey, when he was on Broadway with this kid in a show, he said, "Everybody back to my apartment for a party." And so this 14-year-old
And he said
kid,
it exactly like that.
drunkenly, and everybody went to his apartment, and the
Everyone
whole
raped that
cast was
kid.
there, and this 14-year-old kid was the only kid there who was 14. So he says,
they all
"Fuck
raped
that,
him.
let's go to the bedroom and watch TV." So the kid went to the bedroom to watch TV, and he says drunken Kevin Spacey came in there and jumped on him, and
Wait, who's we? Who was in the bedroom with him watching TV?
nobody.
That's not what you just said, though.
This kid was watching.
He said,
TV.
"Let's go to the
Yeah.
bedroom to watch TV." So
I'm sorry.
insinuating that.
No,
he
I'm
went-
sorry. He went to the bedroom alone at 14 because everyone was an adult and drinking, and
Yeah.
so he says Kevin Spacey walked in, and anyway, do you know how much
And
he's suing Kevin Spacey for?
How much?
$40 million.
Okay, bro.
So that's what's happening.
So you're
there.
tight. You're not that tight.
I was waiting for it.
Kevin Spacey's lawyers are saying that this guy is just a jaded actor that wants money.
Yeah.
So
It does sound a little unbelievable.
But hold on, I'm still mind fucked about the cell phone thing about the 2001: A Space
Not a
Odyssey.
cell
Isn't
phone
that-
screen.
No,
the screen.
The
sorry,
monolith
screen.
looked like an iPhone.
It's very interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it's cool. It looked exactly like this is 1968, bro. It looked exactly like an iPhone.
Fucking Stanley Kubrick, huh?
Yeah.
From the Bronx.
God damn. Son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, he's good. He faked the moon landing.
Yeah, they say he did. Have you seen The Shining?
But look, would you say no? I haven't.
have you
I
seen
have.
Full
I have to
Metal
watch
Jacket?
it. No, I have
Full
to.
Metal Jacket's not for him. It'll fuck it. It's gonna give him PTSD.
Oh,
Hold on,
Full
hold on,
Metal
hold on,
Jacket's
hold on,
the best
hold on.
war movie you've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
but
your
it's
life.
not for him, dude. He's not in an emotional state. Well, the kid's
Would
being
you-
happy. Leave the kid.
Yeah.
Let him
Yeah,
enjoy
seriously, bro.
life.
Why are you trying to steal my joy, Guido?
So watch
Hold on.
Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore.
No. Tonight when you go home,
I'm gonna sleep, bro.
You-
Leave me
you-
alone, bro. I'm on 3 hours of sleep.
do you like hotties?
Of course I
Do
do.
you like Monica Bellucci?
Oh,
Irreversible.
It's a very romantic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, very romantic.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
With
You
the
know who
wife.
Monica Bellucci is? She's
Speaking
the
of,
Tony
Irreversible-
Soprano's next door neighbor,
Yes,
hanging the
yes,
clothes.
yes.
all right.
That
Speaking
kind
of
look.
irreversible,
Yeah.
what's up with all the reversible belts, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like reversible
I
belts.
hate reversible belts.
I'm wearing a reversible.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Because what
Anyways.
if you're wearing brown shoes? You could just turn your belt around.
Or why don't you just get a brown belt and a black belt?
But what
You
if
have to earn
what
a
if-
black
what,
belt.
what if you want a carry-on? Because you travel like Diana Ross when you travel. You
Damn right.
have 4 or 5 different
Watch it.
suitcases.
No, he has two.
All right.
Yeah.
I could dwindle that down to a carry-on. So that's why you want a reversible belt.
Look, it's not a
Convenience.
bad idea. I never even knew
I
about
hate
that.
it. I hate it because I'm fat. Because it stretches out the reversible part.
Because he can't have 56
breaks.
meters of rope in his bag.
It doesn't. It doesn't. It broke for you.
It breaks. It
So
breaks
why don't
every
you
time for me.
buy the proper size and not the one that you lie to yourself about?
Hold on. I do. But the thing is,
I get fatter.
no, hold on. I put it on one out. It's too loose.
Are you on the last one?
No. I'm on like the third one.
Go to a shoemaker and
Hold
make
on.
him make the hole for you.
Yeah, in the middle.
Make it the hole for
Yeah,
you.
make it-
It
exactly.
takes,
Make it the hole for you.
it takes 4 seconds.
Yeah. Costs $5
Yeah.
if you're lucky, even less.
Even normally do it for free.
Yeah.
I am gonna go do that.
Just walk into any shoemaker. The guy across the street died. Otherwise, I'd say go there.
But I want to go back to space.
The final frontier.
Would you guys agree eventually space tourism will become available to everyone?
Oh, that's way long from now.
Yeah.
Not in our
Too expensive.
generation. Not in
Yeah,
our
at some point, if it continues like this, at some point everything becomes a
Now it
commodity.
takes $20 million to go.
Yeah. But you know where else you could go? There's other destinations.
Hell?
Oh, hell.
There's
Crimea?
hold on, other destinations
Oh,
like
yeah, Crimea, yeah.
No, or like Cuba or Mexico or whatever. But those are fun, light tourist
Speaking of Crimea,
destinations.
before you talk about your destinations, speaking of Crimea,
Yeah.
what's up with these tweets? The official Ukraine Twitter, they're
no
making
idea.
jokes about the bridges blowing up. Like, have you seen that?
I saw
They're-
the bridge
They're like,
blow
yo,
up.
what's good? Then Russia's tweeting like, blow dudes, not bridges.
And
It's like, what are
this-
you guys doing? What are you
This
guys
comes
doing?
from official
is
check
happening?
mark Ukraine.
Yeah.
That's dirty. What they're trying to do is
Antagonize.
No, just
brainwash
confuse the fuck out of people,
they're,
bro.
They're literally using the social media to control the people.
Yeah, it's lunatic shit.
and it's apparent.
Yeah.
That's awful. They're trying to pull Trump winning elections.
Like, imagine World War II when they got nuked, the
They would never
Japanese,
do
for
that.
example, the bombs, if the Japanese would tweet, ow, ow. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro.
yeah, correct.
It's lunatic
Atomic
shit.
bomb
right.
goes off
You're
and
right.
you write, ouch.
Ouch, ouch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awful. I saw, I subscribed to
OnlyFans.
a channel. It's like from the early, part of the century on YouTube where they take these old footage of black and white and they really 4K HD color them.
I like that kind of stuff.
And it's
How do you do that?
they do it because they make Avengers fly, and it's a video of PTSD World War I soldiers, and you see these men's faces like,
But World War I was brutal, bro.
bro, I couldn't believe
the
the
trenches?
look of these.
The
men's
sequel
faces.
was way better.
Bro,
It was-
the faces of real PTSD when it used to be called shell shock.
Yeah. But it was worse than
These
World
men
War
are
II. You know that, right?
devastated. Bro, the guy's face
World War
is devastated.
World
bro.
War One was in terms of like
Casualties
what it
and-
did
yeah.
what it did psychologically to the soldiers
Well, that's
was
what I mean.
was worse than World War
That's
II.
what I'm saying.
bro, it wasn't that bad.
Watch PTSD face World War
Bro, I've
I
watched
vets.
Peaky
It's
Blinders,
fucking-
okay?
Yeah, it's
This
fucked
guy
up.
has to smoke up every night.
Yeah, but it's all propaganda, bro.
Actually,
Anyways, we're
yeah.
talking about nice, light tourist destinations.
Yes.
Okay.
But this week's top 5.5 list. Fucking paper. Is-
This week's top 5.5 dark tourist destinations.
Yeah, but Zang, for people that don't know, can you say what a dark tourist is?
Jamaica.
That's
Oh,
right.
he had an opportunity for a joke and he fucked it up. He said, "Do you know what a dark tourist is?" You could have said,
Oh, I thought he
any
meant
Jamaicans traveling. You could have said, "You were so close."
Ah, 'cause I thought he
And
meant
you
like
Say
could've
dark
said-
tour-
tourism place.
Yeah.
That's
See,
what-
you didn't
that's-
hear the word tourist.
Yeah, I heard tourism. I'd like the dark tourist
A
destination.
good answer would have been Karen.
Karen.
Yeah, because she goes with her friends to go to the show. Okay, point
No,
is,
you're both idiots. You're
People
both-
that
you're
were
both
fed
far
up.
away.
We're
That
the
makes less
intellectuals.
sense than what I said.
People-
So comedy's in the middle. You
All
guys
right.
are way
There's
far. from the middle.
it was brought to my attention from a show on Netflix called Dark Tourist, hosted by a guy named David Farrier
Fryer.
from New Zealand, who looks a bit like Louis Theroux, and he goes to these places around the world.
Poseidon, do
where
you know who
pe-
Louis Theroux is?
No.
People are fed up of going to Cancun and stuff like that. So they want to go to weird shit where weird shit happen. It's called dark tourism. Let's go to Kazakhstan. That kind of shit.
Kazakhstan.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know why that's so funny.
But the guy
I'm
does
tired
go.
of Havana. Where you going? Kazakhstan.
Exactly.
I want to see Borat.
Exactly. So number
King of the
5.
castle. King of the castle.
Places
You
that were
never
not
get
necessarily
these. La, 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 la.
happy places.
All
People
right,
actually-
let's see what number 5 is.
All right.
Number 5, Auschwitz. Ouch.
9. So yeah, Auschwitz is a dark tourism place where people go to visit and take selfies.
That's retarded.
Yeah, the one that got to me was like, okay, you go there because of obvious reasons, but there's like a souvenir shop.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fucked up.
come
Apparently
on, man.
the
There's an
energy-
ice cream stand.
But
Here's a
apparently,
shoe.
apparently the energy
It's
in that
awful.
place is like nuts.
I would never walk in
like
there.
I've heard of people like going there just to visit,
My
and they go, "Ooh, I felt uncomfortable."
Yeah,
My
it seems like a Kanye holiday destination.
It's people take selfies walking the train track, you know, like trying to walk like on a tightrope and shit. That's
Of Auschwitz? Oh,
yeah.
fuck these people.
They're
Yeah, fuck
walking
that,
on the
bro.
train track like that,
Oh,
and they
that's-
and they check it. They shouldn't even have the Facebook where you check in.
The only
To Auschwitz.
the only acceptable pictures you could take at this place
Nothing.
is a picture where, yeah, you're,
You're
right.
doing a
yeah,
Hitler
Nothing.
mustache.
How about that?
the salute.
How about not one damn picture? That's the best.
I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be.
Or this.
It's like taking a. It's like those people. You know who takes pictures there? The same people that take pictures at funerals.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
There's people who do that.
Yeah. Hey, look, let's take a picture. Let's take a selfie with my dead grandmother.
I have relatives who do that.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, they're retards.
It's exactly why. Look, man, we didn't even. The 9/11 memorial,
Yeah.
I mean it
Well, the 9/11 memorial is just ground zero.
from the bottom of my heart. I have never been there in my life.
Oh, bro, there's no more Arabs there. Like they're
No,
done.
no, but I couldn't bring myself to go, and I was there. I wasn't, but I couldn't go. I couldn't go.
Yeah, it's
Why?
devastating.
I can't because I saw it. I saw it live. I lived there for that shit. I couldn't do it, and I'm not trying to be proud. I'm just like I can't. That shit. I'm not sure if you noticed. I'm very sensitive.
He's very sensitive and he loves New York. USA, USA, USA.
America! All right, number 4.
Alrighty.
Number 4, Chernobyl.
Slavidanya. Okay, so Chernobyl is very special. There was a catastrophe that happened there. A nuclear reactor got bamboozled, and
you don't say.
basically,
1986.
it blew up an entire town, and everyone evacuated, and some people died and shit. Some people stayed.
And the
in
town today looks exactly like it just happened and everybody ran away.
That's
and,
not true.
And plants.
No,
No, but I mean, you could still see people.
It's abandoned. It looks
It's
abandoned.
abandoned, and
Just say
you,
it.
you could see like grass growing around it and shit.
Yeah, nature's taking back. Nature's healing. So, anyways,
I'm gonna take a look right now and show you guys while you speak.
All right.
Tell them what
Go
happened.
okay. So that happened.
Chernobyl is in the Ukraine or Russia?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. So yeah, nuclear reactor got bamboozled heavy, and basically it blew up, caused a catastrophe. Apparently the radiation spread. I don't know for how many hundreds or thousands of kilometers. It spread very far. Okay, And for the longest time, I think the whole thing was 30 years. You couldn't go. I think 30 years.
I'd say more like 100.
Oh, really?
No, I would guess that. I'd never go there.
Anyways, you can't go due to the radiation, or if you do go, you have to go with special equipment, and you can only stay for a little
Bullshit,
bit
bro.
amount of
It's
time.
fine.
That's not what. Like, anyway,
That's bullshit,
that's
bro.
hilarious.
That's bull.
yeah.
Look, it's fine, bro.
That's
Disneyland Paris.
No, why'd you read that? You
What?
So Chernobyl. What's interesting about the dark tourism is
I don't get it.
when you're on the bus, they give everybody a radiation meter. So
Yeah.
while they're walking around, if it beeps, it's like don't go there. It means-
Yeah.
So even if you're there and the radiation meter's at 10%, you are still getting radiation. Why would you even go?
Because people are
Radiation,
fucking retards.
schmadiation.
Yeah. So people go. Like literally, you see the
I
guy on the
love-
bus and go dee 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 dee.
I
dee.
love the like the movies and the shows or the stories or the conspiracy theories that come out of Chernobyl, that there's mutants that live there now and shit like that. Have you seen that stuff? And there's
Well,
videos.
the-
There was a movie about it, I think, at some point.
You're looking for true love, are you, son? There must be other mutantes out there.
I think the word mutant by definition, you know, like the whole X-Men thing is not the case. But I think, yes,
they teenage? Are they mutant?
mutated people? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No,
it caused
there's no-
leukemia.
there's no-
Absolutely.
Yeah, it did.
Absolutely.
It did. It caused
Absolutely.
dude. It got
Oh,
so far.
that's what you meant.
Bro,
They're
kids were
mutated.
sick in Greece, bro, after Chernobyl.
God
It took,
damn.
yeah.
So mutated as a definition, yes, people are mutated 100%. The whole physiology of them has changed because of Chernobyl. Not that they turn into Wolverine. You know, that's what I
And
mean.
because
by
of Genghis Khan.
well, isn't he fathered all of Asia?
Half of Asia. Anyways, but Chernobyl, now there's a dude on TikTok. His name is Super Sus. Okay?
Okay.
And
suspicious.
he looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Okay.
Fucked up face and everything.
What the hell was his name?
Kind of looks like a dummy.
Quasimodo.
Quasimodo. Yeah, there you go.
Quasimodo.
And this dude, I swear to God, it's the funniest shit. It's videos of him just eating fruits from Chernobyl.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
He's going swimming in Chernobyl and shit.
This is a mutante retarded.
This is well, you can search it up. Super sus in Chernobyl. Just Google
Yeah,
that
I'd love
shit.
to see this
It's
guy.
just a dude. I swear to God, show Guido videos.
I want
Guido, you're
to
gonna
see
freak
him
out.
in 20 years when he doesn't exist anymore.
But he's doing all this shit, and he basically has this little mining helmet, and he's just going through Chernobyl exploring
You just
with
rem-
his friends.
Fuck, you just
which
rem-
is insane.
oh yeah, this guy's got nothing to
Have
lose.
you heard? You just reminded me of this. This guy that says he's from the future and is showing.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that's great. He fucking does look like Quasimodo. My God,
bro, this guy's a product of
Bro,
Chernobyl.
this guy,
I love this guy.
this guy, look, he goes to tunnels under NPP reactor. He just goes swimming.
Yeah, well, look at him, bro.
Okay, he's
Look,
great.
look, and he eats fruits from there and shit. And
Okay,
he just
well,
chills there.
Okay,
Look
perfect.
at, oh my God, super sus Chernobyl
Okay,
mine.
have you seen the guy that disappeared and is the only guy in Spain in the future?
What?
Nah, that's bullshit, bro.
Okay,
That's
but
edited.
how does he do that?
Don't believe stuff.
How does
That's
he do
edited.
that?
Do what?
That's edited.
Okay, there's a
footage, bro.
guy in Spain.
You know, hold on. How does he do that? You just asked. You realize there are people in Spain right now.
Yeah.
Okay, he has a shitload of followers.
It doesn't
he
matter.
says that he's from the future. He even goes into his car and he makes his car say, "Hello Google, what year is it?" And it says 2027. And he's walking
That's all
around.
it takes to convince
he's walking
morons.
around. No, not me. He's walking around Spain and it's empty. He's showing that an event happened in 2027.
Yeah.
He shows that the hospital is empty.
Yeah.
He shows that the supermarket is empty. He's walking around.
What do you do with that information? You start up a TikTok.
Correct. That's it. The guy who disappears in Spain. If you, they know who I'm talking about. Is in Spanish, it's like last
Look,
man
I'm
standing.
I'm gonna
understand.
say this in a way that you can understand. You whop. It's fugazi,
No,
bro.
I believe it's full of shit. I'm just saying that he's getting followers. He's trying,
course,
and,
of course.
and the effect is really cool. He
Oh, it's
really
cool to watch,
He's a
yeah.
good editor
Yeah.
because he really showed everything abandoned. That's all.
A bandito.
So that's to be a Penn and
was,
Teller
uh,
here.
or maybe he did it with,
I don't believe it.
He could have done it in VR with Unreal Engine 5. You know, they were showing that.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. It doesn't matter what he used. It's special effects.
Do you watch
do you care what engine you use?
VFX specialists watch or fix old special effects?
No, I haven't.
They're really good. They're real Hollywood guys, and when they're bored, they went to like the Scorpion King, and you know how CGI The Rock looks shit,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
they
yeah,
fixed
yeah.
it to now.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah, and they do that.
Do you remember CGI Scorpion King Rock? That was disgusting.
Anyway,
Yeah, it
they
was
fixed
bad.
it. They fixed it. They fixed CGI Scorpion King Rock,
I
and they
was
made it
watching-
look like him now.
I was watching a video that was very interesting. It was what was his job? He was a scientist. Why are you looking at me like that?
He's just telling a fucking story, bro. Are you
he
retarded?
was a scientist. I think he was a rocket engineer or some shit. Anyways, he had something crazy, like a PhD in some crazy shit, and he ranked spaceships for movies. It was
Right,
really
that's
cool.
it. When you
It was
see a
really
pro,
cool.
like a
Yeah.
real lawyer reacts to lawyers in movies. You know?
Yeah.
Real lawyer reacts to She-Hulk.
Yeah. Speaking of She-Hulk, her
Oh
father.
my god, hold on. Fun fact, crazy theory about She-Hulk. Apparently, you know how there's a Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
And in Wanda or whatever, it was all like an illusion and shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's another witch in control, and this is just another like nightmare situation, and it's the She-Hulk. This
Our
isn't
reality is
actually
a
real.
nightmare.
Yeah, that reality is a nightmare.
I hope
if
so.
they do that, that's clever.
Yeah.
If they, I saw this theory online.
and they go, fuck you, woke bitches. No, they won't do it.
No,
but
they
it'll be
won't do
amazing.
it. They won't do it. But
They have a way out. They should take it.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
As
Here's a rope. Escape with it. Don't hang yourself with it.
as a Generation Xer, I could say to my fellow friends of my age, Mark Lynn Baker, cousin Larry from Perfect Strangers, plays She-Hulk's father. That's it.
What the fuck?
Flip the fucking table.
Drake was onto something.
Drake?
About Millie Bobby Brown.
Okay.
She's legal now. She's 18.
Interesting.
So I can comment on this without looking weird.
That's
still
what
doing
your
dark
theory
tourism
is. Go
list?
on.
She's looking good, bro.
Where'd you see her?
On Instagram.
You follow her on Instagram?
I don't follow her.
How long have you been creeping on her on Instagram?
I just checked once.
Really? You must have checked more than once.
I was curious because I saw a video online.
Interesting.
All I look at is Britney Spears' rectum.
So you've been monitoring her, waiting till she becomes of age.
Remember
So
when
you had the hots for her.
That's not what I said.
You had the hots for her
That's not
before
what
she's
I
of
said.
age.
No, that's not what I said.
It is what you said.
That's not what I said. I saw a video of her now. She walked into an interview as a grown woman. I was like,
Oh, but
shit.
she wasn't
she's
a grown
attractive.
woman 2 months ago.
Eh?
But she wasn't a grown woman.
she
was,
turned
yeah.
18 like hours ago?
No, she turned 18 like a year ago.
Okay.
What date?
I Googled her date of birth.
They used to do that with the Olsen twins.
I said-
Opie and Anthony used to wait for the
He's
Olsen
loving
twins
this
to get
right now.
older.
He's loving this right now, bro. That's why I brought this
Millie-
up.
Millie
because
Bobby
he's gonna
Brown.
have
I'm
a
gonna check
blast
her
with
right
it.
now.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby
I'm just
Brown.
saying, maybe
How's,
look,
British
Drake,
actress
Look, I
is
guess Drake-
15
When's her date of birth?
February.
Okay, so she's been 18 for a minute.
Yeah, if you say so.
A year soon, right? It's been what, 8 months? Long enough.
God
I
damn.
saw.
She looks like
2 months ago. I saw she walked in the. It was an interview, and she looked fucking snazzy, bro. I was like, oh shit, God, what the fuck's going on? I went on her Instagram.
Oh,
I'm like, yo.
She's the crazy fucking Stranger Things girl.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
This bitch looking good. Yo, in like 4 more years, she's gonna be like top Hollywood.
She looks
pussy,
like what's
bro.
her name?
Jesus
She
Christ,
looks like what's her name from the
You're
Professional.
why they started the Me Too movement.
What's the actress from Thor and Black Swan?
Huh?
Queen Amidala from. That's what she looks like. She looks like the girl from the Professional. Come on.
Who's Queen
Natalie
Amidala?
Portman.
Yeah, she has Natalie Portman vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Another.
I'm just getting a photo of her last week for Poseidon.
No, that looks like a little boy, bro. I'm not a Catholic priest.
Bro, you done goofed, bro. That's some weird ass shit you into.
That's not from a few weeks ago, bro.
Bro, you're a fucking weirdo, bro.
Speaking of which, the Halloween episode is coming up.
Go on
so
our latest Instagram pictures. You'll see what I'm talking about.
get your costume ready because we're
Get
doing a
my
Halloween episode and we're gonna dress Adam up as well. So when is our Halloween episode? Because we have to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, we really should take full advantage.
I'm gonna be Wario,
No, don't say anything, you bastard. And fuck Chris Pratt for taking my role of Mario.
bro. Come on.
She's fantastic. That's the same girl? That's not her.
Yeah.
Bro, that's Haley Baldwin.
Nope.
That's Justin Bieber.
Nope. That's Millie Bobby.
Bro, I'm gonna show you on Instagram
Ombre.
some pictures.
No,
Yeah,
stop
this-
looking at Millie Bobby Brown, bro.
This girl's gonna be a
I
big
looked
star.
at her once.
You just pulled her up on
I
Instagram
jumped off
again.
twice, but don't ask questions.
She's going.
I looked once, jumped off twice.
Absolutely. This is the next in 10 years. She's gonna win an Oscar and shit. She's number one, and you're absolutely right.
She's gonna be one of the hottest
Yeah,
stars in
absolutely.
Hollywood for sure.
I'm telling
for sure.
you, yeah.
I'm telling you, Drake,
You'd make
bro.
a good movie producer.
Have you ever heard of the casting couch?
Hey, you know what? Hey, that's what I'm striving for, bro. So, hey,
You know what you got to do? You know what you got to do? If you want to produce, you got to clean up your image.
Yeah. Send her the video you took for TikTok.
What's another shitty place to visit?
Yeah, what's another shitty place to visit?
I'm telling you, Drake, me and Drake get along, bro. We see things.
Dark tourism.
Number 3. Littledean Jail, Gloucester, Utah.
Yeah, yucca, like the potato plant.
It's entertaining when you mispronounce stuff
You're
on
welcome.
purpose, but also it annoys me at the same time because I just fucking say it.
Yeah, but
it's
I guarantee
entertaining to me.
All three of us can say this word wrong. It's one of the hardest words to say.
Gloucestershire.
Worcestershire.
Wrong word.
Gloucestershire.
Gloucestershire.
No, Gloucestershire.
Sheer.
Gloucestershire.
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 Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
No, it's Worcestershire sauce.
You're a Worcestershire. All right.
All right.
Talk to us about
So
this place.
this man decided to open up a souvenir museum of some of the darkest moments in history. It's the largest Nazi memorabilia
Goddamn.
museum in the world, but it's not just that. It also has a lot of
Mao Zedong articles.
slave black shit from
Slave
America.
black shit. That
It has,
sounds like a dude's
it,
name.
It has the
I'm slave
it has
black
a
shit.
lot of hoodies from like official hoodies from the Ku Klux Klan.
Official hoodies, bro. You got the merch.
It has correct merch.
There's a merch store.
he
You
has-
want an official hoodie, not like the unofficial shit. You're
He's the
back.
plug, bro.
Yeah.
He's got. I mean, he legit has like dead people hair from Holocaust. He has.
That's morbid.
He has.
You didn't tell me this before we wrote.
No. When I say dark tourism, I mean it. He has guillotines that were really used.
Goliathans, yes.
When they chop the head off. He has Holocaust stuff. Bronson. You ever see this movie, Bronson? Eric Bana, the first Hulk, he played him. He's like a famous Australian prison guy, famous convict that killed a lot of people. So he has like his.
Oh, the guy with the mustache.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
He
a
has
good
that guy,
mustache.
or the other British one, the one that the other guy played. Yeah.
I love how. Hold on, pause. Sorry, I cut you off. I love how sometimes just by describing certain traits of a person,
I can-
we instantly know who it is.
we know who to
like
get
if I
from.
tell you the
Yeah.
actor with the eyebrows.
No. Yeah, I get it. So I said the most because you know what the poster looks like. Correct. So
He ruined such a nice thing. We're having a good flow, and he had to stop doing this fucking
anyway,
nonsense.
he has very dark.
Worst podcaster in America. Go on.
He has very dark stuff in there.
What else?
Basically, everything that's in there, someone died from.
Or 4.
Yeah, correct.
Does the Holy Grail exist in there?
The Holy Grail, okay, if you remember, fell in a crevice.
Nope, no, that's not true.
In Petra. You know the Petra? The famous.
How do you know this, bro?
Talking about Indiana Jones, I think.
Okay, you know the Petra Museum? What is that? That's in Jordan. The Petra. You remember if you cross the seal
Michael?
with the Grail, it opens up, and then blonde German girl tries to take it, and she falls in.
That's not accurate.
You just described Indiana Jones.
No, it was Wonder
you
Woman.
just repeated what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm talking
No,
about.
he has no idea.
I watched it.
I can tell you that.
You know what he is? You know what it is? You've ever heard of stolen valor?
Yeah.
He's like that.
So
Yeah.
that-
stolen intellect.
but that
How's that stolen
Ah,
intellect?
blah, blah, blah. Listen, intellectual thief. Stop it.
the only cool thing that Montreal Planet Hollywood had on McGill College in St. Catherine
Bed
was the movie prop used for the Cup of Christ in Indiana Jones. It was there. That's the only cool thing they
It was
had.
supersized.
Wasn't it the movie with the Nazis? They drank from the cup and their face melted.
Every
Indiana Jones movie is about the Nazis.
yeah.
Except part 2. They're about Bangkok Palace and child slaves.
Oh, the Indians with the
Yeah,
swords and the
yeah,
whips and
yeah,
shit
Yeah.
and the guns.
Nam Shibai, Nam Shibai.
Yeah.
I am Nam Shibai.
Yeah. You're
All
an-
right, Indiana.
You're
What's
an
next?
Nam Shibai. All right,
That
go
famous
ahead.
scene where he replaces the thing.
Everything's famous.
Anyways.
The scene you didn't watch.
Yeah. The scene that you're pretending to
have
know.
no.
Let's go. Next on the list.
Go fuck yourself.
He was in a Mayan jungle when
Yeah.
he switches the shit.
You're a Mayan jungle.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Suicide Forest in Japan.
So how did this become famous, Poseidon?
It was always famous.
Oh.
It's basically a forest where Japanese people, if they have the son of the family, they go to commit suicide.
Infirmary.
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing.
And basically, it's just a bunch of people that have been that are hung there, and nobody goes and collects the bodies.
Bunch of nerds.
Have you spent much time with some Japanese people? 'Cause I knew a few
no.
like legit.
No, they don't
Japanese-
associate with him. With the rocks
It's
of him.
absolutely true that Italian grandmother guilt, that Jewish grandmother guilt. You're killing your mother. Okay, in Japan it's times 1,000.
Yeah.
They really,
You're killing yourself.
Yeah, they really go out of their mind. That's why if you lose a wallet in Japan, you'll find it with the money.
What if you lose some weight?
Sumo wrestler. So they're very
No, actually,
they're very they're all about honor. They really are.
Yeah, no, I know
and,
this.
and so these kids that they get a B- or they fail their Christmas exam or whatever, they will go kill themselves.
Not just that, or fathers that lose everything, like at
Whatever,
the gambling,
gambling,
or whatever.
Yeah,
they go
Yakuza.
and they
Yeah,
get
don't forget,
fired.
you got the Japanese mafia.
The
there.
Yakuza don't.
They don't
commit
exist.
Suicide.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
No, because you owe money to them.
No, the Yakuza commit suicide too.
They do.
yeah,
everybody
they
commits
make
suicide.
it look like a suicide.
Bro, that place is a suicide town.
Yeah. Anyway, so
It's part of the Japanese culture. I don't know why the Yakuza you think wouldn't. The Yakuza are worse.
he's
The-
like, they'd never kill anybody.
No, I just thought they just killed each other. Like
no,
before
the
they could
Yakuza
commit-
are super like they take shit. If they fuck up, they'll cut a finger off.
The
They'll-
finger stuff I knew, but suicide as well. Like the
Bro, they are
That's
hand,
part of Japanese culture. Yeah.
hand tattooed.
Yeah.
Bro, what do you think the fucking the bombers in fucking the war, man?
Yeah, kamikaze.
kamikaze.
What do you think that comes from? These guys have no
cons-
problem killing
considering-
themselves.
considering
you have
how-
dishonored yourself, stab yourself. Okay.
considering
Harikuri.
considering how big they are with suicide, it's a surprise to
That the Swedes
How many they
commit
are?
more.
not
Oh,
so-
but they fuck like rabbits.
yeah.
But it's always blurry. You never see the genitals.
No, I don't think they have any.
So what's the name of that idiot that made it famous? That Suicide Force.
Logan Paul.
Yes,
Okay,
Logan
so what
Paul.
happened? Yeah, he took a selfie with a dead body,
Apparently, yeah.
Well, the guy that was hung himself.
and,
Yeah,
and,
he
and he
was-
called it. I think
was vlogging.
He tagged it as dead body.
No, he tagged it as dumb Jap hangs himself.
Yeah, that's
and they're like, whoa, you can't say Jap.
He's
yeah,
a-
because that was the issue.
That motherfucker's about to become the fucking world champion.
Yeah, but yeah, so it was already famous prior, and then he did that and made it even more famous. So that place, people still visit it to this day to go, just to go and see what it looks like and what it feels like. Very dark energy vibes. A lot of
No
demons.
shit, everyone's
How
killing
about, how
themselves.
about this? How many suicides happen on the Jacques Cartier Bridge?
Many, but we don't talk about it.
All right. How
There's
many
a-
suicides happen in the Montreal casino parking lot?
Oh, a lot there too, yeah.
Oh, there's a net.
How'd you know about that? There's a net in the parking lot.
No,
you.
they don't talk about that. But
Yeah, they don't talk about the metro suicides either.
Yeah, a lot of people.
No, the Metro too, they always say it's electricity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in New York
There's
too.
two a day, bro.
Suicides all the time in New York. Imagine New York.
By
A
the
lot
way,
of suicides.
if you, I don't want you to kill yourself, anyone out there, but if you are gonna do it, it's very painful and doesn't always work. Don't use the Metro.
No,
Yeah.
I remember one
Yeah,
girl
yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted attention, so she jumped in front of the metro, like
her
in the
fingers.
front as it was like slowing down. So she jumped in, and the train went, yeah, bonk.
I remember there was a chick who lost her fingers, her toes, her hands.
Yeah.
That sucks. There was when I worked at Alexis Neon at TELUS, there was a man that would walk around the mall. We called him Zombie, basically, because he would walk
a
around
good
like
name.
this.
Was he baptized? That was it. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. So apparently his story goes as is. He tried to jump off the Jacques Cartier Bridge, but he survived.
Oh.
So he was
I'm a
fucked up.
survivor.
So he survived, but the result of it, he was all fucked up.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, you
blame
can't
her.
win them all, right?
Yeah.
I read an article about that.
So he was homeless and shit, but this guy would do the nasty shit. This guy, one time I stepped outside, and for a smoke break, and there was basically hashed meat, a package
Oh,
of
it's this
hashed
guy.
meat that was basically ripped open, and it looks
He was eating it raw?
Somebody ate out of it. So I'm smoking something. Like, what the fuck it smells? So I walked a little further. I see this guy walking up to it was on the bench, walking up to the hashed meat. He would make the sound as he'd walk. That's why we call him
Legit zombie.
Yeah.
He probably died the moment he jumped into that water.
Yeah.
Except his body's alive. But
There you go.
He's a zombie.
He
And
is
then,
a
bro,
zombie.
I swear to God, I'm remembering the story, bro. This guy, he leans over.
Sucks my dick.
I was waiting.
I remember
And he
Alexis.
starts eating the hash meat. By the way, Alexis Neon, one of the worst places you can
It's
ever.
a little better now. Across from
it's
Dawson,
way better
right?
now. Yeah,
across from the
Dawson.
Comedy Nest.
Bro, clusterfuck of people. Anyways, I don't want to get into it. Starts eating the hash meat. Bro, almost puked throughout my cigarette. Same guy. This was towards the end of my tenure at TELUS. Chilling with the security guard. We decided to go to the other place, to the other exit, because usually the zombie would hang out at the other exit. So we're like, yo, let's go grab a smoke break at the St. Catherine exit of Alexis Neon. We go start smoking a cigarette. Fucking who shows up from the side of the street? Zombie again.
Hugh Jackman. Oh.
Zombie shows up.
George A. Romero.
And we're like, fuck, we can't escape this guy. Bro,
So
I
you guys
shit
fucked him.
I shit you not, gangbang. I shit you not, bro. This guy goes against the wall, and that exit of Alexis Neon, there's kind of like this long wall leading out. Anyways, squats, takes a shit,
Perfect. And you're staring.
Humble,
at it.
you shit me.
and we're standing there smoking. We're like, there's no way this can't get any worse, right?
Bro, the guy-
hold on,
Oh,
hold on.
it's about to get worse, bro.
Just
This
off
can't-
a bridge.
we're like, this can't get any worse, right?
So we fucked him.
So he stands up, picks up his pants, doesn't wipe anything, leans
We've all
over,
been there.
starts eating his shit.
No!
Bro, you think that's weird? I'll tell you what's
This
even
guy
weirder.
should have had a Twitch or
The
a
weirdest
TikTok.
wasn't bad. The weirdest was for his friend that was there because he just sees Poseidon and be like, "Hello there, ba."
Oh, go fuck
Come on, Dad. What are you doing?
yourself, bastard.
So what happened
Where are
after
your
you watched him
nunchucks?
eating his shit? Did you puke?
Huh?
I would instantly
We
puke.
left. We left, Guido.
Bunch of homos.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What did
Well,
we do?
this guy, to defend this
we
man,
sat there and ate popcorn and watched this entertaining.
to defend this man,
no, I'm
he
not.
tried
I'm not,
to kill himself,
No,
and
I'm not
nobody
looking-
let him die.
I am
He's
by
like,
no
I tried
way-
to die.
I'm not belittling-
Intellectuals. For a moment, let me play zombie's advocate. The man has no home, no thought process. He is, as you so succinctly put it, a zombie.
Yes.
And you're questioning.
Yes. Now you have the choice. Would you like him to be a brain-eating, violent zombie or a shit-eating zombie?
Yeah.
Look,
That's
we're
what he
getting the
looked-
lesser of two evils.
That's what it looked like he was eating when he ate the hash meat.
I know.
But you know what? He ate hash meat and not a brain. So he's a zombie with a heart.
You followed
So
him
you know what? Good on him.
from hash meat
To
to
shit.
shit. How many cigarettes did you have?
What? No. This was sorry, I didn't specify. This was on separate occasions.
Okay,
separate
they
days.
made it sound
Poseidon's
like
been stalking
You-
me
yeah,
for a
yeah, it
while.
was like you walked around the
and- no,
building
no,
to
and
watch
it was
him
and
shit.
it was actually two events. It was very separated by time. They weren't close to each other.
around that area you're talking about, where Alexis Neon and
Yes.
I see a lot of native-looking people asking me for money for alcohol.
No, they don't just look native. They're native.
Okay, but right?
Native looking people.
Well, because I don't know if they're Asian or something. Trying to be politically correct here.
Because back in the day, there was no separation, like where Alaska is. So the original, like let's what we call natives here. If you go back, it was the same kind of
Inuit?
civilization, yeah, all that from the people that are in Northern Asia. That's why they look alike.
Mongolian?
Yeah,
there you go.
because it used to be, I forgot what that place is called, but it used to be like an ice. It wasn't separated like it
I
is
think
now.
you used to be able to walk across.
Yeah, but we're talking a
Yeah,
while
yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
Woolly mammoth.
Like at least 50, 60 years.
I was about to say 80 years ago.
Man, that corner, dude, that was like Montreal. You know how busy that corner used to be? Like that was the only McDonald's I've ever seen fucking close down. There's two McDonald's that closed down. That one and the one on Park Avenue in Mount Royal.
Wait, is the McDonald's across the nest closed down?
No,
it's all
the official McDonald's that
Oh,
was,
yeah.
was across where it's like a sushi place.
Yeah,
now.
it used to be in front of the Children's Hospital.
That's
yeah.
that's the most
the
busy
McDonald's?
McDonald's I've ever seen in my life besides Times Square.
How did it close down?
The Bell Center.
Oh, yeah.
And
Wait,
the other
what
one
does the Bell Center do with anything? The Bell Center's far from there.
No, it moved to the Bell Center because of the Forum. It was always jammed. That's why the little in back where you go park at the Comedy Nest on that side street, there was a little casse-croûte, a little greasy spoon, and they had to close finally. But this guy, a Greek guy,
Must
he was
have made
like,
millions.
bro. He met everybody. Freddie Mercury, Mick Jagger, Madonna, fucking what for sound
Same
check?
night.
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think they go eat? Every hockey player, there was a little famous Cascrut right there in the back.
God damn, man.
But nobody's eating
and,
hash meat
yeah.
over there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. The Forum, hell of a place.
So just to give you an idea, there was other crazy shit consistently in that place, but that's the wildest.
So
of
you
eating-
should have added Alexis Neon to your dark tourist list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Did they end up eating shit for real in Two Girls, One Cup, or was that like fake?
Of course.
No, yeah, that was shit.
I heard it wasn't. I heard it was like not shit.
Ice cream.
Something like that. I heard that for real.
Tasted like shit to me.
But that was
Wait, what?
What?
all right. Last dark tourist
All right, last
place.
one. Yeah, let's move on. Oh yeah, dance moves.
Number 1. Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment. Now up for rent.
Yeah. So this is all you, baby.
Oh no, go. What do you know? Because I'm.
Okay. So,
I
Jeffrey
was,
Dahmer,
when that shit was happening, I remember it. But
Yeah.
everyone's talking about Dahmer again now.
Yeah,
so what do you
because
know
of the
about this
because of the
motherfucker?
Netflix series. So
Yeah.
this was gay homosexual.
A gay homosexual. You know what the
As
problem
opposed
is?
to a straight
The
homosexual.
straight homosexuals are a real issue, I think.
I'm not sure if I would first define him as a
Wait, a
homosexual.
gay homosexual would make him straight.
I think I would describe him first as a cannibal. Then
Oh my god.
I would describe him as a cannibal first.
Yeah. So
Look, he was gay first, cannibal second.
he was all about that meat.
I think he
Look, he,
psychopath.
Basically, I would call him a gay racist cannibal. Basically, because he
I think
killed.
I'd
He
call
was a
him
racist. He
psychopath.
banged black guys too.
Well, no, he killed them.
I
And
think,
banged him.
I think he was
Yeah, well, raped them.
extremely repressed.
Hey
and,
man, that's not racist.
affected because since he was
That's the
since he was a child, he was
no, that's racist, bro.
killing squirrels and shit. So he wanted control because
He
he
treated
would,
them the way he treated everyone, like shit.
when he would bring people into his apartment after a couple of days, when his guest would want to leave, he would feel abandonment.
Yeah.
And that's when he decided to start killing so he could keep them in control.
And he would what's the
he
word?
would, eat them.
Lobotomize them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drill in the head.
Insane. Yeah.
He once the cops
And when he would pour acid.
he put he stuck a drill through a guy's head and he poured bleach in there to kind of make him a zombie like your friend at Alexis Neon. And this guy escaped and the cops he went to the cops, the guy who escaped.
Updated.
And the cops let him go and brought him back to Jeffrey's place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because it was this my gay lover. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
just
Isn't
I was
that
a
interesting?
14-year-old kid.
just to give you an idea of
just thought of
the 1991 yeah. So
What'd you think of?
Because you said, oh, he's a gay. It's true. The gay serial killers are fucking crazy. Rape, murder. Like, think about Luca Magnotta, Jeffrey Dahmer,
Gacy, the
all
clown.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
Hitler.
rape, kids, pedophile, yeah, all that weird shit. Then you have like the white supremacists. Them, it's a lot of explosions, a lot of political
Timothy
leanings.
McVeigh. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all very different. If it's weird, but there's like a pattern depending on who you are.
But the Green River Killer
Oh shit!
and Ted
What the fuck
Bundy
is
were
the-
straight. They the Green River Killer is the last serial killer in our lifetime to get caught, like in 2001.
And he would kill
Prostitutes, fucked them, killed them, and when he showed the cops, like he was very polite.
I did that in
When he
GTA.
showed the cops where the bodies were, it's like, yeah, over there. No, I didn't care for her. Yeah, I fucked her. I forgot her name, but she's dead there.
That's mean.
I forgot his name, the Green River Killer.
Did
but
he manage Fairmont Bagel?
But
he turned himself in basically, or he got caught.
DNA.
Guarantee they caught him.
DNA, like 1993 fucking DNA showed up to get him.
Fucking
like,
hell, huh?
And his wife is like, I had no idea.
Obviously.
He had a wife.
Wife, kids, yeah, like BTK. Yeah, wife, kids, the whole thing.
Hold on. I don't understand that.
Honey,
Why?
I'm working late tonight at the office.
Killing
Okay,
hookers.
sweetheart, see you soon. And instead, he goes to pick up hookers and fucks them and kills them, and then comes home and takes a shower.
I like his style.
Why?
because he's crazy.
Hold on.
They're called psychopath.
Why not?
But hold on. I'm very confused.
Okay, but quickly, dark tourism. People go visit this on
Yes.
tours, and
that's fucked up.
Like bachelorette parties and shit.
Those people, I would say, are
they go
almost
visit
just
his
as fucked
apartment,
up.
and there's actually people are making money off of that.
Bro, if you have the instinct to murder people, nothing is good. No hobbies, no family, no nothing is gonna get that out of you. You're that's who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
No one's gonna make sense. It's not gonna make
you're
sense.
a psychopath. Yeah.
Like what's his name? Robert Pickton. He He was a pig farmer. He's like Bernardo. We have Bernardo here, and we have Robert Picton. Picton was a pig farmer that would fucking.
Oh, he would feed
his fucking victims to his community.
That is genius, though.
You've like people out there have eaten human meat
Nah.
without knowing that.
Oh, that's fucked up, bro.
Yeah, people are fucked, man.
What's the half?
The half.
The world's a fucked up place.
Dark tourism.
The half. The Vatican. Oh, my asshole.
You must have seen that one coming.
Yeah. Have you seen?
Have you been to the Vatican?
No, padre. No.
Besides,
Dios mío. Oh, you turned it off.
besides the pedophilia shit, this has been around for a long
But
time.
not just the pedophilia. If you look at, first of all, I've been hearing like all kinds of crazy rumors, like of what's underneath.
Lies about the Vatican.
You know how many human beings died in this building?
But hold on, bro. If you look at where the Pope is sitting, like his throne room and shit, it looks. Have you guys seen the?
That's my throne.
Have you seen the art though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
creepy as
when
fuck.
you
Bro,
see the
creepy
word
as shit,
masterpiece.
bro.
Okay, it's so old that when you do the tour before you see the Sistine Chapel, first of all, Sistine Chapel was like in 14th century and shit. It's 3D.
It was built in the future. For cybernetic child molesters.
Cybernetic organism, endoskeleton,
And then brought back in through time.
It was bombarded many times by
Dicks.
agnostics and stuff. So there's a lot of scratchity in the Vatican that they don't talk about.
Okay.
So a lot of, besides the pedophiles, okay, a lot of Christians were killed in there. So
sure.
that's what I'm talking about.
Goddamn, man.
A lot of
Anybody
deep-
who said fucking fucked up shit like the
Yeah.
earth is round or
Yeah.
any crazy shit like that.
that's how old this place is.
Yeah, eh?
That a lot of decapitations happen in there. A lot of decapitations.
and at the end of the day, not enough, really. Not enough.
I know somebody that's in Rome right now. That's
Speaking
why I might
of
be going there tomorrow.
decapitations,
DiCaprio?
in a museum. I saw the wildest shit, like executioner's robe and his attire.
Oh, the red thing?
Yeah. Ooh.
He was like the Holy
Creepy
Roman
shit.
Empire's executioner for like 50 years.
Yeah, creepy
Yeah,
shit.
his attire was on display. It's very scary.
It's amazing that that's a job. I mean, there's a guy.
Was a job,
Was,
dickhead.
yeah.
Was
No,
a
it
job.
still is.
Executioner?
Absolutely.
Oh, you mean with the lethal injection?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but not a fucking axe to
Yeah.
cut heads off, bro.
Okay, but I'm saying
There's a major difference there.
there's a man
Guido.
there that gets paid, a little
One
over
is
minimum wage,
hands-on.
and he has full benefits out there in Alabama. There
That is fucked up, though.
has to fucking kill the guy. That's a job, bro.
After a while, it's got to weigh on you. Imagine
Yeah.
5 years into
Nah.
it. Hold on. 5 years into it, right? 5 years into it, you find out 3 of the people you killed, false accusations.
Then it would weigh on me.
That's
Bro.
what I was getting to. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
yeah,
like
I get your point.
It's like when Ali said, "I'm not going to go fight in Vietnam." Right? Even if this
These
guy,
guys know karate.
it's still difficult for me to kill someone, even though I know he was a murderer. Get it? I don't want that on my.
I'm just picturing Muhammad Ali's voice. I'm not gonna go fight, like the way
Yeah.
he talks.
I don't know no karate.
Muhammad Ali was the greatest. He really
Yeah.
was. He was
And I
awesome.
love what he said. He says, I'm not going to go kill poor people from another country.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking crazy? They did nothing to me. I don't know these
Yeah,
people.
he talked smack. He was great. He was the first fucking amazing mic skills guy in fighting.
Yeah, it's true, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow. All right. I think we're gonna close on that. That was the top 5.5 list, and that was the episode for today, motherfuckers. If you guys enjoyed this, patreon.com/Pantelis, you get exclusive shit first. And PantelisComedy.com for all Pantelis stuff. The Poseidon69 on for me on Instagram and Twitter, or you could just go linktree/I am Poseidon. Guido Grasso JR on Instagram. That's where you find him. He's been a little bit more active.
Yes, because he's trying. He's trying to get rid of the demons live this month.
Yeah.
Coming at you live for Pantelis Comedy on YouTube.
A couple of weeks. Yeah.
The Exorcism of Guido Grasso.
Fuck my life.
I will not let it happen. I will remain inside you, Guido.
So sorry, I have to say this. Jesus.
Oh.
I have to give a shout out to a kid named Alexandre.
Oh, yes.
What?
I went.
He blew him in an alley.
Yeah, I
God
blew
damn
him in
it,
an
dude.
alley. I went to a place called Patati Patata, and I ordered
The gay
some
potato?
Yeah, and this guy's
On
looking
Rachel?
at me. He's looking at me and he's smiling. He's like, I like what you do, and I'm like, oh my god, what does he mean? And
my
it turns
fly
out
open?
he listens to the show. He's like, I love everything Pantelis does. So I want to give a shout out.
What's
He
his
works-
name?
Alexander works there, and he says, I love everything Pantelis does.
Shout out to Alexandre, big boy Alexandre right there. Is he big or small?
Little guy.
Okay, so big boy Alexandre, and don't forget, people.
I will not let you go, Guido. The exorcism will be a failure. I will remain in control of your libido. Young boys can't get away from me.
All right. Yeah. All right. Peace out. I don't know what the fuck to say.